Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Big Skill Podcast, we back with another episode.
Back again. It's the notorious SKIP. Tell a friend, bring a friend, press that like button, press that share button, press that subscribe button. We back. Sorry for the long break. We had to let it breathe a little bit. You know what I mean? My man got sick. He was under the weather. And on top of that, right now, we just wanted to let everything just breathe. You know what I mean? We wanted to give y'all the hunger for more.
The hunger for more. So, yeah, a little under the weather, but I'm back. I'm good. Everything is straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm all right. So, appreciate all the followers, all the reaching out, all the people asking. But I'm good. We back. We doing another episode. What's been going on these past 2 weeks, man? How you feeling?
Man, I'm good, man. It's been a lot of things, a lot of content for us to talk about.
Yeah,
a lot of stories.
Yeah, we didn't. Last time we left off, because I didn't forget.
No, that's okay.
We didn't forget.
That's okay.
I know this is old news, but we gotta get something on tape here. We gotta get something on video here, or whatever you want to call it here.
Yeah.
We gotta get my man. We gotta get my man from Belly to tell us how he feels about Patrick Mahomes winning another Super Bowl. Like I said, it's old news.
Yeah. I don't like that shit.
I don't like that shit. You didn't like that shit, huh?
I just want to say that.
Yeah, like that shit.
It was a lot of felonious calls, bogus calls, questionable calls. But at the end of the day, as my nigga G Greasy would say, facts over feelings. So they won. Number 15 won. He won the MVP again.
His second.
And it's on to the 22-23 season.
Okay, all right. I'm
That's
just
good enough for you, man.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes, congratulations. He's in rarefied air now when it comes to a quarterback because you have the ground level, right? Ground level quarterbacks never won a Super Bowl, never that. And then you got floor one. All the quarterbacks that got one ring, the Brett Favres of the world, the Aaron Rodgers of the world, the Drew Breeses of the world, And then you got floor two that Patrick Mahomes just graduated to. The Ben Roethlisberger floor, the Eli Manning floor, the Peyton Manning floor, the floor of
Phil Simms floor.
The Phil Simms floor of 2 Super Bowl ring fans.
Will he graduate to Detroit?
The John Elway floor, That's the floor he's on right now. Yeah, floor 3 is the Troy Aikman floor. It's the Troy Aikman floor of 3.
Yeah, man, I ain't know Ben Roethlisberger only had 2 championships.
Yeah, he got 2.
For some reason, it seemed like that nigga had
He went to the Super Bowl 3 times.
Yeah, he went to 3. Yeah, the third one he lost to Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers' only championship. That Green Bay fans that I'm talking to one in particular like to hold on to, like the Boston Celtics like to hold on to that 2008 championship ring like it was all the greatest accomplishments in sliced bread. One ring is one ring.
Facts.
Brad Johnson got 1 ring. Trent Dilfer got 1 ring. Joe Flacco got 1 ring.
But
we not holding on to.
Don't got no ring.
We not holding on to 1 ring. You know what I'm saying? Y'all acting like 1 ring is everything. Y'all won. Patrick Mahomes just separated himself from those people. And he's on the 2nd floor now. Next year, shoot for Troy Aikman's floor. And after that, shoot for Joe Montana and Terry Bradshaw's floor. Of 4 Super Bowl ring. You know what I mean? But congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. NFL season is over. I just wanted to get that out there because I know you don't like that shit.
How many Steve Young got?
1. He's on
got 3.
He got 3. He got 2 as a backup and 1 as a starter.
And 2 league MVPs.
And 2 league MVPs.
Crazy. So Troy Aikman got 4?
He got 3.
3?
Yeah,
3 in 4 years. Mm-hmm. Should have been 4, but some niggas had to come and spoil the party.
Your bad.
Hey, it happens.
Your bad.
It happens to the best of them.
But
we set the precedent as being the team of the 90s, though. The team of the decade.
After the team of the 80s? In the 70s?
Y'all did that.
You got about the Steelers of the 70s and the Niners of the 80s?
I mean, if you're going to go there, you could say the Cowboys is the co-team of the 70s.
No, ain't no co-team of the 70s.
Outside of the Raiders and the Steelers, we were the most relevant team in the 70s.
Yeah, but the Steelers won the most rings. That's how you become the team of the decade.
They got that.
It's about wins.
Although one of their championships was won in 1980 when they beat the Eagles.
Yeah, the 79 season, though.
Yeah.
It still counts in the 70s, just saying. But it's okay. Let's move on because we don't want to spend too much time on the NFL. It's off season right now.
Yeah, man.
It's not really
It's XFL and USFL season.
Yeah, so
see some of you guys in the NFL next season, maybe.
Maybe. So what you think of the XFL?
Huh?
What'd you think of the XFL? I don't know if you watched a few games.
I've watched some of the highlights. I haven't watched any of the games. I think it's cool. I'm actually a fan of that and the USFL for the aspect of. I'm gonna use an example, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in 2001, when Vince McMahon purchased WCW, it took away a lot of jobs for the people in that industry.
Yeah, it did.
And he put a monopoly on it. They had to go overseas, and then Jeff Jarrett made TNA.
Yeah.
So that gave them, but they didn't blow up. They didn't blow up with it though. So like now it's AEW. Now the guys have a place to go.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't have to deal with Vince's bullshit or Triple H's bullshit. So with this situation right here, a guy don't have to worry about, okay, boom, I didn't get drafted. You can go put on good tape over in the USFL, XFL, a la Turpin, and you can make it.
Yep.
Like right now. This is a long shot. This is a knife in the dark. But guess what? If Carson Wentz goes to the XFL, USFL, and he balls out, he will get another opportunity. I guarantee it.
Here's where I think it's different. It's different when you coming out of college and a team don't pick you. You don't get drafted, right? Like you said, you put a tape together, send your highlights to the XFL, send your highlights to the USFL. They see you.
No, that's not what I meant.
No. Hear me out.
The tape that you make while you're there.
No, hear me out.
Yeah.
I'm saying you send it over because you don't get drafted, right?
Yeah.
And then they be like, all right, we're going to bring you in. We're going to check you out. You know what I'm saying? You go to tryouts, whatever. You make the team. You ball. You put up numbers. You win. You make a name for yourself. And then the NFL come calling you. That's different than somebody who was, if I'm not mistaken, Carson Wentz was the number one pick.
He was the number two pick.
Number two pick.
Got paid.
Number two pick. Got paid. Had an MVP year before he got hurt. And his career has been going like this since.
Okay.
And then you end up in the XFL and the USFL. That's different.
I got you, and you make a valid point. But guess what? I seen this movie before.
With who?
Kurt Warner. And he resurrected his career. It happens.
Okay.
It happens.
Okay.
It can happen.
It can happen.
It's rare.
He had to go to
but it can happen.
Yeah, because he had to go. Was it the USFL he went to?
No, he went to the Cardinals, but they weren't good.
No, I mean like after this run with the Rams.
After his run with the Rams, he went to the Giants. He was Eli. He was starting before Giants, Eli. Yeah. The point I'm saying is that
but he never.
Some guys can start off great in their career and then do this, and then some guys come back up.
Kurt Warner stayed in the NFL. My point is, he went like you talking about Carson Wentz going to a totally different league, a lesser league. Where did
Kurt Warner start from?
He started from arena football.
He started from arena football. Yeah, that's why I said starting from there and coming up is different than you already started at the top and now you back down because. Granted, the US. I'm not hating on the USFL. I'm not hating on the XFL. But we all know that's a lesser league than the NFL. The NFL is the NFL. Fucking NFL.
Okay, guess what? Right, I'm gonna take you an example. BD left the league, came back, was on the G League, and was on the Knicks before he blew his knee out. So it's possible for somebody to take a step down to take a step back up.
I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying like that says a lot about his career if that's what he has to do to get back.
I mean, what's the difference between that, what we're talking about, and a coach having to go be a coordinator to be a coach again?
It's the same thing. Sometimes you got to fall before you get back up.
And that's what you got to take 3 steps back to take 5 steps forward.
And that's what it seems like Carson Wentz would have to do if he did that. He already fallen.
And since we talking about the NFL, what do you think of Eric Bieniemy's move?
You know what?
What's your thoughts on that? Because guess what? If he don't work as an offensive coordinator now, they're going to relegate him back to a running backs coach, which is starting from the bottom again.
Before I give my opinion on that, first of all, I want to say I didn't like what Shady McCoy said. I don't know why I'm always on this dude's head, but he's always saying some bogus shit.
Not always. Like, sometimes he makes some good points.
Yeah, but I just don't respect what he said about Eric Bieniemy. saying people basically, I'm trying to remember, but I'm paraphrasing. People didn't like him, and he didn't really call plays like that. He was just there, and Andy Reid was doing everything. And this was when Shady was in Kansas City.
All right,
he basically said,
"This is what I've heard. I've heard that Eric. This is the problem that he had. It wasn't his coaching. It wasn't nothing. He is very confrontational.
Yeah, it's extremely confrontational.
So when they say he didn't interview well, they view him as how some people view me. Insubordinate nigga. A nigga that don't know how to take orders. Somebody's not going to play his position, not play his role. Yada, 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 et cetera, et cetera. And he's also had instances where he's fought or near fought players.
Yeah,
so
that's one thing. That's one thing Shady did speak on, and you know, like I said, him trying to get to that next level, being a head coach. You want
so spicy.
You want him to get there, which is why the argument was, why is the Eric Bieniemy getting a look? But then it's like you got to dig, you got to do some research. Why isn't he getting a look?
But I'm saying though, Matt Nagy never called plays. He's got a coaching job.
I'm saying,
and Andy Reid, rest of his coaching tree that's not black, has gotten jobs.
Yeah, but that's a whole nother topic that I don't want to touch on. I mean,
we're not getting into that. I'm just saying in the aspect of everybody else from Andy Reid. You know what? We have our own platform. We don't have nobody running the Puppet Springs. I'm not gonna say no out of pocket bullshit that's gonna fuck our shit up. But if the guys on ESPN and Fox that are the same color as me and you can ask the same question, why is it that all these other coaches that work for Andy Reid get in coaching, head coaching positions?
Absolutely.
And why he's been in the same position? He's been a big part of Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes' situation.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
He's an offensive genius.
We'll see if what he can do over in Washington.
My thoughts on the move is that you can look at it as, okay, he had to get from under that Andy Reid shadow to actually show.
He made a lateral move though, bro.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm gonna say the positive, and then I'm gonna say the negative that I think about that. The positive, he had to get from under Andy Reid's shadow so he could go somewhere where he's in full control of calling the plays, which I think he is in Washington, right?
Yeah.
To really show what he can do, especially with lesser talent. You ain't got Patrick Mahomes. You ain't got Travis Kelce. You don't have that offensive talent in DC that you had in Kansas City. Now, granted, you got Terry McLaurin. You got a solid running game there. You got some guys that can run the ball. You got some other receivers outside of Terry McLaurin. You need a quarterback.
Yes.
You need a quarterback because right now, Taylor Heinicke is your starting quarterback, and he's good, but he ain't going to, no.
Well, here's the thing. I got a theory. If the Commanders, the Commanders, if the Commanders,
I didn't even know that was their name.
Yeah, Washington Commanders. Yeah,
if the Commanders struggle, they can potentially replace Riviera with Bieniemy.
Absolutely, and it'd
be an in-house move.
And that's another thing why I think he went over there, because it's a more opportunity if Ron Rivera is done or he can't, for whatever reason, he's not the coach no more, then there's Eric Bieniemy. Here's the negative about that. Like I just said, you made a lateral move. I didn't get it. Number two, like I said, you're on the team with lesser talent. So if you go to that team and that team ain't putting up, say, 24, 25 a game, and your quarterback ain't putting up the numbers, your running game ain't putting up the numbers, your receiver, well, McLaurin gonna be McLaurin, but the rest of the receivers don't do nothing, then they gonna say it's you.
Okay.
You wasn't the reason for the success in Kansas City. It was Andy Reid all along.
Now, what if he don't have success? And what if number 15 is not as...
Here you go.
I'm just throwing it out there. What if they both suffer?
I don't think Patrick Mahomes is going to suffer. He still got Andy Reid, and he's still Patrick Mahomes. He's not going to suffer.
And he learned the program already.
Yeah, he did. It's the same. The program in Kansas City ain't changed.
Yeah.
Andy Reid, if he wants to, could take over. He could hire another OC, which I think they did.
A perpetual cycle now. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit is like, hey man, long as the people here to do it.
Yeah, we still got the personnel. We just lost him, so we gonna put him in his spot. I can still call the plays. We still got ain't nothing gonna change in Kansas City. They'll be fine.
If the system don't change.
Yeah, the Chiefs will be fine. It's the Commanders. The spotlight is on the Commanders and Eric Bieniemy. Because right now, with a guy like that and plays with Ron Rivera, a team that had a solid season, was in playoff contention till like the last 2 weeks. Now there's expectations, not necessarily to win the division because the Eagles and Cowboys still exist and the Giants are a lot better. So at best, you're the 4th best team in the division. But the Eagles not going to fall off that bad.
No.
They're not going to go 14-3 again, but they're not going to fall off. The Cowboys are still going to be there. The Giants are going to be there. I think the Giants make the playoffs again.
They could.
And there's Washington.
Yeah.
On top of all the other NFC teams, the Niners, the Vikings, I don't know what the hell's going to happen in the NFC South because all of them suck. I don't know if the Rams are going to improve and get better. I don't know what the Packers are going to do. The Lions are going to be... The Lions, they here.
Yeah, they here.
They here. They not coming.
Right now.
They not coming. They here. They got now. So it's going to be a lot of teams. Washington going to have to fight next year. And Eric Bieniemy, the spotlight's on you. This is what you wanted. Now go do what you do. Go show everybody that I had a lot to do with that success in Kansas City. And it wasn't just Andy Reid.
So I got a question for you, right? Now, is number 15 in the same sentence at all?
No, not yet.
Wait, let me finish. I got your back, Rafael Lee Garrett. You my boy.
He's better than Aaron.
Is he better than A-Rod?
Better.
Is he better than A-Rod?
Better.
Is he better than A-Rod? A man that threw...
Better.
Wait, listen. A man that threw 89 touchdowns and 5 interceptions in 2 back-to-back MVP seasons.
One.
I can't say that he's better because he ain't played as long. So I can't really say because Aaron Rodgers did his shit for...
And that's all. Now, if we talking about overall career, no, Aaron Rodgers still got that.
Yeah.
We talking about right now, it's not close.
Oh, wait, right now?
Green Bay is not as good. What you mean? What you mean?
And neither is Aaron Rodgers.
And that's not my team. I'm
and neither is Aaron Rodgers is not Patrick Mahomes.
Aaron Rodgers don't have Devontae.
Right now.
Devontae Adams.
Decline, no, because you know he's in the decline.
He had Devontae Adams last year and he was still declining.
Here y'all go.
He's an older quarterback.
Exactly.
Because somebody old, they not capable.
It's called father time. It's called father. Man,
Tom Brady did some shit that nobody did.
Right, you're not going to...
Now, most quarterbacks don't even make it that goddamn long because their body just gives
Drew Brees played till 40. And Brett Favre played till 41.
All right, but did they play at the level of Tom Brady at that age?
No. And Drew Brees, you saw his body kept breaking down.
The team was garbage.
No, Drew Brees' body
got cheated a couple of times.
No, Drew Brees' body kept breaking down after that whole Bounty Gate shit.
You 40, right?
Where he got beat up.
Now, it's some other 40-year-olds who look like they're 50, right?
That part. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Just because
you that age and you put... Just because Tom Brady...
body work the same.
Yeah, just because Tom Brady did what he did don't mean everybody else can. Brett Favre did what he did.
He made the sacrifice.
Brett Favre did what he did.
It wasn't just Tom Brady. He's Tom Brady. That nigga stopped eating meat. He stopped drinking.
That's what I'm saying.
He started doing shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
So everybody
but also, look at what Tom Brady did in the later on years of his career. He won 3 more rings. Or 4 more, however many more it was. Aaron Rodgers got 1 ring. And he fell off.
We're not taking away he's a great quarterback.
I'm not taking away he's an all-time great quarterback.
The level that Patrick Mahomes is playing.
It's not even close.
He's at his peak. He's been at his prime and his peak, and he's on his decline. That's
Aaron Rodgers.
Now listen. Now if Patrick Mahomes ain't nowhere near. If he go trash from him the rest of his career.
If he go trash the rest of his career, and I'm not a fan of number 15, I refuse to utter that man's name anymore. Number 15,
that's his name.
Right now.
No,
somebody could break his leg,
Skip Bayless,
and they would put him in the Hall of Fame. They would put him in the Hall of Fame.
Number 2.
Right now. You don't have to play another down.
Of course. Yeah, he's a Hall of Fame. He's a Hall of Famer right now.
And I don't agree he has the fucking... I don't agree that he has the motherfucking resume to be even considered a Hall of Famer because there's other quarterbacks that motherfucking had to wait and wasn't first ballot Hall of Famer.
Who don't have the resume?
Come on, man. The man got 2 championships.
Patrick Mahomes don't have the resume.
What?
Eli Manning is not going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. And he got 2 Super Bowls.
Man, I deleted that damn thing I had on my phone. Like, you want me to...
Will Ben Roethlisberger be a first ballot Hall of Famer? He got 2 Super Bowls.
Ben Roethlisberger's a Hall of Famer.
I said, would he be a first ballot Hall of Famer? they're gonna make number 15 be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
He is a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Hey, you know what, fans? we gonna the NFL season is over. We're gonna transition on into some NBA news.
Yeah, let's talk about
my nigga Dame. My nigga Dame.
Hey.
God damn, put some water on that nigga.
Hey, hold on. All right. It's another question that I wanted to ask. Open it. But I'm gonna ask this question, right? First of all, shout to Dame Lillard for that 71-point performance.
Yeah,
man, that was a performance.
Yeah. Come on, man. That boy get buckets.
With that being said, the first question I'm gonna open up to the room. How much do y'all respect the performances in today's NBA, the individual performances? Let's say compare that to when Kobe scored this 81.
There's no comparison.
I ain't gonna lie, it's not the same. Reason why I'm saying it's not the same, because Finn be right when he say it's a less physical.
It's a way. It is. That's why I'm asking the question. Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Less physical.
No, like
even when Kobe scored the 81, the game was still more physical then. It was watered down, but it was still more physical then.
It is. Remember, I told you they have made basketball
cater to the offensive player.
The European style.
Absolutely.
So,
they've been doing that, nigga, since we was children.
No, but
with
now
all their defenses, deadlift, shrimp.
But now it's all the way there.
It's all the way there. Yeah, exactly.
Because listen, the less athletic players can, as long as you got a shot, can be shining in this shit.
Yeah.
They did it for a reason. I truly believe they did it so, to be real, white people can last in the NBA. And
you can't say that though, because white people with the coaches, they don't play no more.
No.
It's still some white people in the league that still.
They got one right now.
Where?
Who they trying to call?
Bro, the Lakers got Austin Reeves. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Good. When I say good, we talking about like Kevin Love.
Bro, they got a white boy right now.
Or David Lee.
What are you talking about?
Back in the day.
European
talking about good.
Them European right now.
Them ain't white.
You
That's
act like
Euro.
What do you mean that is?
Austin Reeves is white. He's not Euro.
It's the difference between a European and a Caucasian.
I just said.
Austin Reeves is not Euro.
No, it is. It's the same.
Caucasian.
Laurie Marcusson, what is he?
No.
He's Caucasian. He's not Euro.
Oh, he's good.
They all from Europe.
He's an all-star.
What are you talking about? They all from Europe. What do you mean?
They are, but
all right then.
I know what you're saying. Not like that.
There's a difference between a Caucasian Anglo-Saxon.
We talking about Caucasians from the States.
No, guess what?
That's what we talking about.
It works out for all of them because most of them are not as athletic as the black people.
Of course not.
In the NBA. So it works out for all of them.
Of course not.
That's why they did it like that. Think about this. Old boy who right now, who
Jokovic.
Who can shoot? No, the one for Dallas.
Luka.
Oh, Luka.
In the physical, get down, nigga, no. He can shoot, baby. He
can't just say that though, bro.
But he not.
Look, let me. Here's my point, right?
No,
Guess what? Wait. Hear me out. Wait. Hear me out, bro.
He ain't athletic.
Wait, listen.
Luka Doncic can't jump over a quarter.
Listen, no, look. This is my. He's not. But look. This is the reason why I say.
This is the reason why I say. God damn.
We be too hard on the European players. I'm not talking about the white boys. We be too hard on the European players.
That's what they make it for.
Wait.
They don't care whether it's white or European.
Listen. Let me make my point, right? So, we come from what they call urban areas. You've been in New Orleans. You've been in the projects. I've been in New Orleans. I've been in the projects. So, them niggas come from war-torn countries. So, niggas think listen. I'm saying niggas be acting like the European players are soft and they bitches.
I didn't say it was soft.
Oh, all right.
This is what I said. I said, check this out. So, white, Caucasian, whatever you want to call people can survive in the NBA. They had to make it a shooting NBA.
I get it.
Whether it comes from here, whether from Europe, because they are not more physical. They don't have
the athleticism.
Nigga, for real, to be able to survive in what the NBA was becoming.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, for real, though. We see it every time. They all break down. You feel what I'm saying? When that physicality get put in play. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's just what it is. Come on, we know what the majority of the NBA is.
The foreign player I've seen that had the most dog in him out of every one of them was fucking Ginobili.
Yeah,
he had the most dog. The rest of them niggas is kind of like, you know.
There's always exceptions to the rule. Pete Maravich, you feel what I'm saying?
Well, there was this one guy named Sharunas Marcellonis, but Y'all.
Hey, I know about him.
You two should ruin this Marshall.
I know about him. And Trent.
It's way easier to get 71.
But here's the reason why I asked. Because we talk about Luka Doncic, right?
Yeah.
He's the main one that said overseas the game is more physical than what it is
now. It is.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Now today.
So that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Do y'all respect? Because you also got to remember Donovan Mitchell had a 71-point game this year.
Yeah.
That's never happened in the same season where two guys hit 70.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you had Devin Booker.
Right.
But hold on. Then you had Devin Booker 70 some years back.
Or what?
He had 70. But he had 70 in the game they lost.
Right.
And I remember watching that game, which is why I don't respect that 70-point game, because he stat padded to get that 70-point game. The game was over. It was a blowout.
For them or for him?
Phoenix lost bad.
All right.
I think they were playing Boston or Cleveland. I don't know. But they lost bad. And usually when it's a blowout, you take your starters out the game. I remember that year Kobe scored 81.
Yeah.
The game where he had 62 and 3/4 against Dallas.
Yeah.
They was up 34 at the end of the. It was at 34 points at the end of the third quarter. They took. Yeah, he damn sure would have.
Man.
They took. He was on that night. God damn.
Yeah.
Phil took him out.
Yeah.
Phil took him out. And Brian Shaw was like, because remember Brian Shaw was the assistant coach then. He tells the story all the time. He went to Kobe and said, "Hey,
nah, nigga, I'll stay for another night when we need it."
Yeah, he said you should have went back in the game because you could have got 80 tonight. You own. You could have got 90. Kobe was like, "I'll get it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
Don't trip."
Right.
And a month later, he get the 81.
Right.
He got that 81 because they needed that.
Right.
The Lakers was. I remember this game.
I know
when he scored 81. The Lakers was down bad, like damn near 20 points in the third quarter.
Oh, yeah.
And Kobe said, "Fuck this shit. We're not losing this game."
Right.
And that's when he went off.
No fact.
And
He went off when he scored 65 against Portland too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they needed that. That game went to overtime. The Lakers needed that 65. So of course he's gonna stay and get his numbers then. The game where Booker scored 70, it was a blowout.
Right.
Like honestly, he should have ended up with 60.
Right.
Like why is you still in the game in like a 20-something point game?
Now I respect it because 70 is 70 points. Right?
Yeah, of course, of course.
And think about what I mean by this is Stephen Curry is the best shooter in the league, right?
His career high is 62.
He'll never get 70.
Dame's career high, Dame.
You know what I'm saying? He'll never. Even
Steph not gonna get to 70.
With the shooting,
Steph not gonna get to 70.
He'll never gonna get 70.
So you saying Dame is a better player than him?
No,
just not a better shooter.
No.
You know how I feel. Man, everybody know how I feel about Steph. You know how I feel. I'm no hater on it, but what I mean, he'll never get. So getting 70 is.
It's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard. It's very difficult.
I think if Steph was on the team, if Steph was on the team by himself, he can get it.
Man, Kobe probably would have had.
Kobe would have easily had a 90-point game. Easy.
No, about 50 of them things because
during this era, Kobe would have had a 90-point game.
Yeah.
Easy.
Because like you say, it's physical.
You can score 81 in that era. He have a 90-point game in his era.
I can't dispute that because I've seen that man get hot. Like
who?
Like how when that nigga said it was like a video game. I've seen that nigga Kobe get so hot. It's like
man, we all seen that.
When he take a bad shot, you think it's gonna go.
Oh, yeah,
we all seen that.
Yeah, but that's Kobe. Like,
that's Kobe Bryant.
I'm like, Dame is a scorer, so I'm
right.
not taking that away from it. But like you say, man, it's like. If like you say, if it's not as physical and it's a shooting game where I'll see everybody. Listen, bro, I've never seen basketball where you either shoot your game in the game or shoot your way out of the game.
Exactly.
It's like
that remind you of college, like Duke or some shit.
So let me ask this question. So let me follow up this question with another question. Then, okay, so we pretty much let's just say like we know it's a less physical era. It's much easier to score 70.
Yeah.
Do y'all think we'll ever see somebody hit 80 again?
Potentially.
You think so?
I think somebody can hit 80.
Who?
Let me see. The way D. Mitch did it, I think he could probably do it.
I don't think so. I don't see Donovan Mitchell. I don't see him hitting 80.
You don't see him hitting. You didn't see him hitting 70.
I didn't, but you got like he said.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like Jesus said, it's hard to get 70.
I believe.
Like, Dame just had 70.
I believe probably could get 80.
That's what I was gonna say. Dame just had a 71-point game.
Yeah.
And think about it.
Yeah.
He still needed to make 5 more shots to get to 80.
I got another one.
Like, bro.
And y'all sleeping. Y'all might think I'm high for saying this. But I think I know somebody that can. That nigga Clay. I think he can get hot enough.
Clay's career high is 60.
I think he can get hot enough. This is
Vince
what you want to understand.
No.
Clay and Steph,
I do.
They're on a team with other players. They're not on a team by themselves. If they was on a team where they could just jack and just get all the buckets, you know what I mean? Like, Cam just got 45, bro. So if Cam can get 45, you mean to tell me a nigga can't get 80 or 90?
Listen, though, the night that Steph had 62, Clay wasn't playing.
Right.
So I'm saying it is 62, not 70.
Hey, man, the way that nigga shoot, I think he can do it, bro.
Clay just had a game. Clay just had a game.
Not Kobe hot, but I seen him get.
Clay just had a game. Clay just had a game where he hit 12 3-pointers recently.
He did.
Steph didn't play.
Right.
He still ain't 60. You gotta understand how hard it is to get to 70, let alone 80.
Did the Raptor game go to overtime or that was regulation?
No, that was 4 quarters. That was 81
points
in 4 quarters.
God damn.
Understand how hard it is to get to 80.
You gotta think, man. Them niggas you think they can make 80 shooting 3-pointers?
And Kobe only made 7 threes.
They made him get the 70 shooting 3-pointers.
That was like a percentage of his buckets. Kobe 81 was a percentage of his buckets was threes.
Kobe made 7 threes. He made 28 shots, 7 of them.
And how many threes Dame made?
Dame made in that game. How many threes did he make? I don't think he got 11. He made 11 threes.
That's 11 threes. See what I'm saying? Now, think about the other points.
Nigga, that's 33 points. What the fuck you mean?
Nigga, so he's scored 40-something. He's scored 40-something, not with 3-pointers. That's what I'm saying.
Wait. Kobe adding the free throws. He scored 14 for 14 from the free throw line. That's 28 points. So that's like, nigga, 60 points right there. So he only scored 12 points, nigga, from her?
What's this guy? Free throws 1 point.
What you mean?
You said he hit 14 free throws. That's 28 points. I said
14 for 14.
Yeah, you did.
2.
And then you said that's 28 points.
2.
A free throw is 1 point, sir.
Yeah, he shot 2, though.
Yeah, he made 14, so that's 14 points.
Still.
Yeah.
My bad. I doubled up.
Hey, the only way you're going to be able to...
That's still like 15 points, though, bro.
Listen, that is 50 points, but the only way you're going to have to be a scorer and a shooter.
Yeah.
And Dame is the only scorer and shooter. All the other people are basically,
you know what?
Shooters.
I don't like this nigga, but Harden is a scorer and a shooter too.
His career high 61. Mm-hmm. Understand how hard it is to get to 80. That's what I'm asking. Yeah. 80. Yeah. 80.
Dame is probably the only other person I can see doing
80.
That. Because he's a scorer and a shooter. And
I can see Damian Lillard getting to 80.
If it gets to a point to where they need him to keep him them buckets, that's gonna turn. He's gonna get that 80. He's gonna keep.
I can see
because he steps up to whatever needs to be done. That nigga, that when the lights is on, if that nigga needs that 80 to win, and he
I think he'll go out and get it. I think he'll go out and get it.
Yeah, he can go out and get it.
Hey,
that's about it.
You know what? I'm gonna take it a step further. Dame Lillard is one of the 5 or 6 players in the NBA that's unstoppable.
He's unstoppable.
Yeah,
he's unstoppable.
He is unstoppable.
And I'm not even talking about because of the rules. I'm talking about because that nigga's a monster.
He's a hooper like that.
He's a hooper like that.
That nigga's a monster,
I think he could play in a more physical era.
Hell yeah.
I definitely think he could play in a more physical era. Because he nice. He like that.
Yeah.
He like that.
He remind me of like a Kevin Johnson.
Yeah, he like that. Mm-hmm. He like that.
So, what do you think about KD so thus far on the new team, the new look Suns? I saw the highlights from last night. My nigga Book is.
I'll be out the loop.
My nigga
KD playing now.
My nigga
Kevin Durant played for the Suns.
My nigga Book. My nigga is getting the second best.
Whoa!
So I didn't
you better not say shit about LeBron.
So I didn't.
He the one who started it. He started it.
Hey, yeah.
Who's on the Suns, man?
Devin Booker, Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton. They got a big 4.
What is this?
So hold on.
KD, man.
So hold on. I didn't watch the game where they played Charlotte. Was at work, but I did catch some of that game last night against the Bulls. Devin Booker has just became the best second option in basketball. Because since Kevin Durant has been on the Suns, Devin Booker is averaging 36. As number 2.
You can't. So
because Kevin Durant, the first game only had 23. Last night he only had 20.
27.
So He only had 20.
20? All right.
He only had 20. So it's like he's kind of feeling his way through, getting used to being out there. But it's like nobody's doubling Devin Booker no more. Like this dude is allowed to play one-on-one now. And he's getting the second best defender now.
He gonna eat.
You're not getting the best defender on the team no more.
Right.
Look, he's averaging 36.
I'm gonna give you an example.
Like that shit is scary, bro.
Devin Booker,
it's fucking scary.
We both said the same.
It's fucking scary.
Devin Booker is gonna eat how Bradley Beal used to eat off of John Wall and how McCollum used to eat off of Dame, but to another level.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's scary.
It's crazy.
That's scary. That's scary. Second option scoring 36 points.
Like I had to see it at first, but yeah, it's look. It was a lot of people that was talking about Luka and Kyrie when that trade happened, and they ain't been winning.
Hold up. So now KD has played with Russell Westbrook.
Yep.
Kyrie Irving, James Harden.
No. James Harden.
He went. Yeah, Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City.
Curry.
Hold on.
Let's stop.
OKC. Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Serge Ibaka,
Kendrick Perkins.
Come on.
Slap you if you say Kendrick Perkins. Hey, shout out to Kendrick Perkins, but no.
Nah, right.
Went to Golden State where he played with Steph and Clay and Draymond Green. Went to Brooklyn where he played with
Kyrie Irving,
and James Harden again.
And Seth Curry. I'm so love for my nigga Lil Curry.
Shout out to Seth Curry, but
Lil Curry.
Seth Curry's not an all-star, sir.
Yeah, that's not
we talk about all-stars here, sir. We talk about all-stars here, sir. And now in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker.
And Ayton. He's an all-star.
And DeAndre Ayton. That's been Kevin Durant's career.
Hey, man. That man trying to get rings, baby.
That's been Kevin Durant's career.
Y'all not going to talk. Y'all not going to
Now listen.
I ain't get mine.
Now listen. We can say what we want to say about LeBron and all the all-stars and superstars.
He started the AAU NBA.
Boston did. We can say what we want to say about
it was a trade.
But it still happened.
Listen, think about it is.
A trade and free agency is different, bro.
I'm going to be real.
Do I need to tell you where Kevin Garnett was headed before he said, I want to go to Boston?
We told that story, bro.
All right, then.
We told that story,
they started it.
Yeah. I ain't going to lie, to be real, even though KD keep going to all these teams, he only going to get the
But his championships are unrespected.
No, that's it. He only...
Charles Barkley just said
I don't believe he getting no more championships. I believe the ones he
this is the year. This is the year.
It's really it.
I think this is the year. Yeah. If Phoenix don't win a championship this year, then KD not getting no more.
Yeah.
Or Chris Paul. He's never getting one.
Yeah.
I want to see Chris Paul win. Hey, you know what? I want to see Chris Paul win because
I would like to see Chris Paul.
I want to see him win a chip.
Yeah.
I want to see him win. I wanted to see my nigga Melo win too.
And
I think Phoenix should call him up off the bench. Come on, Melo.
They thought about it. They actually thought about it. Phoenix thought about that, calling Melo, saying, "Come on, you come off the bench, do what you do. That's more offense."
That's all it is.
So I mean,
like what?
I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at it.
Booker, CP3.
Yeah, but you're not closing the game with you're not closing the game with Melo on the floor. If you trying to play defense, you're not closing the game with Carmelo Anthony on the floor.
This is the whole thing, though, bro. As great of and this is off subject. As great of a player, great of a scorer, great of a shooter as Carmelo Anthony is and was. Guess what, my nigga? We can overlook the fact that you don't play defense. Fuck it. We gonna have a PJ Tucker. We gonna have what's that nigga that played for Memphis and for Boston? You know who I'm talking about.
Don't want Tony Allen, but
yeah, we gonna have a nigga like that on our team to make up for the fact of like, nigga, all we need you to do is get a bucket. That's all we need you to do.
No,
he can't get the bucket when the bucket's needed.
No.
And he clutch. He clutch and everything else.
He can't get the bucket. Listen, we're not talking about when it's on the line. Now I'm talking about if you want to take you break y'all got a good game going and you want to keep some points going while the nigga
yeah, definitely.
He gonna stack that up a good 20 points.
I agree with that 100%.
And bring it back out and let the niggas close the game.
Okay, because I was saying you got him on the floor and closing lineups. You know what they gonna do? They gonna hunt his ass.
Yeah,
you know what? Gonna hunt his ass.
If I was the coach, instead of letting the nigga get a bucket, I would just say, Melo, guess what, bro? Just foul a nigga. Fuck it. You got 6.
So what? He could foul out and not be able to get buckets? Come on, man. These offensive players and coaches are too damn smart. They got Melo on the floor playing defense. Hey, run pick and roll. Get Melo in pick and roll.
I mean, they used to do that to Shaq.
They did.
Yeah.
A lot of these players, they do it now. They did it to Steph until they realized he's not no punk on defense. They stopped doing it.
He got in the weight room.
Exactly my point. They did it to James Harden. James Harden can't guard nobody. Let's get him in pick and rolls.
Now,
Russell Westbrook can't guard nobody. Let's get him in pick and rolls.
let's get to your boy, Ja Morant. Faked up. CB photo, you be the gusto. I told you niggas, stop.
Huh?
Y'all getting on heads right now?
No. This is
No,
still.
we not even nowhere near.
This is the second. This is the topic.
Okay.
So let me paint the picture first.
Okay.
Before we get into it. So Ja Morant has been in the news for the wrong reasons. I'm gonna go back to the first incident against, I think it was a member of the Pacers, if I'm not mistaken, or a team, but I don't know. But apparently, Ja Morant and some of his entourage had weapons with red beams on them, was pointing them inside the Pacers team bus or something. I could be wrong. It might have been another team, might have been that situation. But this is what I remember. And they had to say something about that.
This season or period?
Period.
In his career.
Might have been this. Actually, no, that was this season. And they had to say something about that. They kind of died down. The recent situation that Ja Morant has gotten into is there's an incident, I guess, with his mother, with a kid that worked at a finish line.
Yeah, this man about to get himself put out the league.
They got into it. I guess the kid said something disrespectful to his mom, which, in itself is out of pocket.
Respect for stepping up for your mom, but you on a certain level of money.
I'm still painting the picture. In an instance, still disrespectful. You don't disrespect an adult if you're a kid. His mother called him, told him what happened. He shows up with his entourage. Apparently they got weapons. He shows up with his entourage, 9 people. Mind you, for a 17-year-old kid.
Right.
Security don't let him in. He like, what? All right. Let me find out what time he get off. I guess they wait for the kid in the parking lot. The kid come out. They beat up the kid. He pulls out his weapon. He threatens the kid. Ja Morant. Recently, he just got suspended because on his IG Live, he had a weapon on there, a gun, whatever what it was. So they just suspended him at least 2 games. I think it's going to be more. I think it's going to turn into an indefinite thing. They're investigating it right. They're investigating it right now.
You talking about the incident with the boy, or the gun on the Instagram?
They're investigating that, but they can't speak too much on it. But the thing on Instagram is what he got suspended for.
So you gonna think he's gonna be suspended indefinitely for that?
Or they're gonna tie the two in together. The incident where you pull a gun on a kid, and then you go on IG Live flashing that gun. So here's the question, which I'm sure y'all got the answer. I think I know what answer y'all gonna say. Mm-hmm. But it was a chat that was going on. I mean, the topic was going on in my sports chat where one of the homies was like, "Y'all tripping." Ja was protecting his mother, and we was like, "We get protecting your mom." I think any grown man would do that. If your mom was to call you and say somebody said something out of pocket to me, you're on the first thing to Vegas. Yeah.
Everybody.
Your mom, we know your mom is gone, but your mom was alive. She called you as much as you say about
less.
your mom.
Say less.
Thank you. Let my mom call me and say anything. I'm in Phoenix in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Let my mom that's married to my dad say anything. I'm on 65th Street in a heartbeat. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we get it. You're going to protect your mom at all costs. It's your mother. It's the woman that gave you life. Right. But us three, we're not at the level that we've been successful in our lanes. What you do, what I do. But we not on Ja Morant's level of success. You understand what I'm saying?
So those people that entourage you got around,
they should be the ones doing the dumb shit.
Thank you. For that. That's what I'm saying. Anybody knows if you on that level of success, you hire people to handle business like that for you. Yeah. Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Right. You don't go handle that yourself. Right. Because you the head of the snake.
If you don't handle that yourself, go handle it like a man.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go have a conversation. You don't need no weapon, bro.
Nigga, and either if you already put yourself in a position, go fight the man, nigga.
Exactly.
So Chris Carter said it best. When you get to a certain level of money, you always, no disrespect, we're not saying we want the homie to go to jail, one of our loved ones, but you gotta have a nigga on the motherfucking team that's willing to say, you what, bro, I got you. You ain't gonna go to jail. I got you. Like in the Notorious movie, his man was like, "Nah, my nigga, I'm finna take this. Nigga, you finna blow in the music. We need you."
Exactly. Oh yeah, when they're about to go to jail. Exactly. But the question is, which, like I said, I think I kind of know y'all answer to it, but I know there's some people that think otherwise. Is it cool to mix street with sports when you successful like
Hell
that?
No. It's not cool to mix that way because nigga, if you was in the streets,
if you're successful, period. You know what I'm saying?
It's not cool because
that's the answer.
Wait, look, it's not cool on the aspect of you never want to forget where you come from, ever.
Nigga.
But it's not cool. But it's not. Look, what I mean by that is you don't want to become, because you live in a better neighborhood or you're hanging around people that are more affluent.
We're not
you don't want to lose your edge or
I'm not talking about losing your edge.
In the streets, you're not playing basketball. If you play basketball, you're not in the streets.
But because here what you're basically saying. You're basically saying I got 1 foot here and I got 1 foot there. I don't think you can do that.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you never forget where you come from.
Man,
I didn't grow up in the suburbs.
Nobody forgets.
Of course, if I get to a certain level of affluence or money, I'm not gonna be doing certain shit, or I'm not gonna bring the hood homies to my house, or I'm not gonna move a certain way.
Check this out.
But I'm not gonna walk around acting like a OG square. Like, hey, Bob, how you going?
No, we're not saying that at all. We're not saying that at all.
Listen, if he was about the streets, guess what? He would have been a street person instead of an all-star basketball.
I agree, but you missing the point of what I'm saying. Just because, let's just say he wasn't doing the dumb shit he doing. So you saying because he in the NBA, he can't go when he go back to his hometown, or he can't affiliate with the niggas he grew up with?
But no. That's not what we saying. But even in that, what you just said right there is still a fine line. It's still a fine line. If you, like I said, his level of success. I'm gonna use me as an example. If I'm at that level of success that Ja Morant is at, I'm not finna go over on 65th Street every day and just be functioning with the homies. I'm not gonna do that. Because what if something pop off over there and some niggas roll through, or whoever rolled through, or something happened, and now I'm over there and I done got my hands dirty and now I'm in the news. Oh, Joe was in the hood doing this and doing that, and I'm an all-star, one of the best young players in the league. Like, you got to move differently when you get to that level of success. Hey. It's not about trying to.
You're absolutely right.
It's not about trying to prove that I'm still hood, I'm still street. We get it. You from where you from? Ja Morant from South Carolina, whatever. But with all that being said, what we were just talking about before. What were we just talking about before?
When I say don't forget where you come from.
No. Listen to me. Listen to me. No, he didn't. But listen to me. No, listen to me.
He said I'll beat your ass.
No, he about to beat up the whole team. No,
Shannon Sharp said I work for Fox.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I will beat your ass. Not going to get
like we gonna get in. We gonna get in.
That's not the same thing. And let me tell you something.
He still could have lost his job for that.
Let me tell you something.
And he apologized for. He realized he was wrong.
The only street basketball players ever, Zach Randolph, and Stacey Augmon.
Yeah.
All the other niggas is basketball players. Niggas be wanting to be hard.
Paul Pierce. Look at I'm gonna use Paul Pierce as an example.
Hey, and BD.
Yeah, Baron Davis. Baron Davis really from the East Side.
He is, but I'm just saying he's a basketball player. I'm not saying he's not from where he's from, but he's a basketball player. I'm talking about Zach Randolph. Boy, I'm telling y'all.
I know.
It's a whole
other game.
And that's exactly why what happened to Paul Pierce in Boston happened to him. Mine won't get into that.
But like I say, you're playing basketball for a reason.
My point is that Ja Morant is out here trying to prove something.
To who?
No,
exactly. Who are you trying to prove something to?
Another level, right?
Look. And guess what everybody gonna say?
Hey, G, guess
what everybody gonna say who you hanging out with when they kick you out the league?
You fucking stupid.
Fucking stupid. I'm saying, look.
You was already in the league, and now you out here with us.
Like, bro, you have your own basketball shoes, bro. Nike gave you a shoe.
Go around and hang around no more because you know what come with hanging around that dude. So I get where you coming from, and we not millionaires. So I get it from that aspect. But just because I know that I grew up with a homie that's on bullshit don't mean it. I can't fuck with him.
No, we're not saying that. Listen. If you get to a level of success, you cannot be rolling around in the dirt. Man, I will always remember this. I will always remember this. Hold on.
You'll be a man that got bills to pay.
Yeah.
Mortgage, house, and kids. You should be a dummy.
Yeah, I'm talking about the success level, but you're right. Just being a man, period. When you got shit to lose. You can't be doing certain things.
That's the key right there.
You can't do certain things when you got shit to lose. Ja Morant got everything to lose. Man. But you out here doing this dumb shit. I was about to say.
How much money you losing by being suspended?
Man, enough. Couple million at least. What I was about to say is, I'll never forget this beef documentary. It's the same subject. It's the same subject, but different lane. Yeah. What dude from Outlaw said about Tupac. Right. Like, why the fuck was he even rolling around in the dirt with this motherfucker? Right. The shit that happened in Vegas that eventually got him killed. Right. And dude was like, if I was there, shit wouldn't have went down like that. Because I would have yanked his ass like, get the fuck out of here. We got this. Right. What are you doing? But Pac, best rapper at the time, Pim and Big. Right. You got the hottest album on the street. You with the best record label. Right. You got Snoop in your corner. You got Suge in your corner. You got the Dog Pound in your corner. You got Suge's bodyguards in your corner. Dre was already gone, so we're not going to talk about Dre. Right. But you got all these people in your corner that got goons to handle this shit. Right. What are you doing?
Right. True.
Same with Ja Morant. You got goons to handle shit like that.
So you saying because he's in the NBA, he shouldn't have no gun?
Nigga, no. Nigga, no.
Why do you think?
If it's registered, I'm not talking about a dirty pistol.
Why do you think he should have a gun?
First of all,
protect his home.
Bro, you got people to do that.
Is he in a home? He's not in his home, nigga. Do you understand? Do you know people with registered guns don't kill people majority of the time?
No, they don't.
Dirty guns do, brother.
Duh.
So, if he going out here committing murders and shooting people with a registered gun, you a dummy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ain't nobody said that. I'm talking about him having a registered pistol
at his house.
For his house.
At his house.
To protect his family.
Not at his house.
This didn't happen at his house, though. This didn't happen at his house. This happened at a mall.
Niggas making it seem like because he got a gun, like,
no,
we don't know if the niggas took or not registered.
No. What are we saying?
What we say? The boy came to his house.
No, he went looking for the little boy with his gun.
We don't know whether the gun he had was
it doesn't dirty or not matter. Dirty. It doesn't matter. Why are you doing it in the first place? It doesn't matter.
Why do people even around you?
Bro, I'm off.
So his bodyguard should have went to go look for the nigga that pressed his mama?
Yes.
Or I'm not going to do that.
Go with your man.
If I'm on that level, nigga, I'm not going.
He still can get caught up for assault, and the nigga was 17.
Then don't go at all, then, dummy.
The point is, why was he even there? Yeah, you Ja Morant, bro. Why are you there?
Hey, why was bro at the shop that day? Why wasn't somebody protecting him? Why wasn't niggas armed?
They ain't the same thing. Not the same thing, bro.
It's not the same thing.
That is a basketball player, and that was a gangbang. I'm just telling you the truth.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, though. Like, I'm just saying, who from the hood that he was in. I'm just not, that's the truth. That's the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not the same thing, bro.
But I'm saying, y'all niggas saying,
he didn't go up
why was he there? Bullshit. Why would other niggas let him be there? Knowing
that's why he always be.
Unarmed? Nobody armed?
Man, look, that man rolls around, but always you see that man anywhere. Half the time, not on. Talking to people, bro. Yeah. Like, I'm just telling you, bro, that's real. But I'm going to tell you with Ja Morant, like I tell you, bro. Watch this. Keep playing. He
finna get... And then getting back to that, when you say, why was bro at the shop and he wasn't on... You don't expect that to happen in your fucking own neighborhood, bro. That was just some other shit. I don't get into that. That was just some other shit. Right. This Ja Morant thing wasn't some other shit. Right. Ja Morant, like, bro didn't go looking for bro.
Right.
He happened to be there. Nigga walked up on him. Yeah. Bro came back, did what he did. Now the homie gone. That's what happened with that. What happened with Ja Morant was Ja Morant went with 9 other niggas looking for this 17-year-old kid with weapons. Man. What are you doing?
Man,
that's why I call him CB4, because he wasn't like this before he got to the NBA. He wasn't like this in college, high school. None of that. He was a good boy. He got good grades in school, all that.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what are you doing?
He about to fuck up his career.
You successful now. You got all this bread. You got all these endorsements, and now you trying to prove you gangster. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, endorsements.
Powerade about to drop this dude. You just signed a contract with Powerade.
Yeah.
Your pops just did it.
He's too viable. He's too viable. He's one of the top players. He's one of the top young stars in the league.
We not talking. Listen, Finn.
Bro, Nike dropped Kyrie Irving for what he said. You think endorsement
talked about those people? I'm not going to say it.
So one person said something. It didn't harm nobody. It didn't harm nobody. No. Listen to me. No.
Look up to you. Listen what I'm saying.
Kyrie Irving said something that didn't harm nobody physically.
Listen,
Kyrie Irving talked about
Ja Morant harmed somebody physically.
Kyrie Irving talked about those denomination of people, and that's worse than having a gun.
And Ja Morant is up here living up to the stigma of black people.
I'm not saying that's good either.
So why you think he won't get dropped?
Look up to you. You flashing guns.
This is what you're promoting.
And then you
can't say that though.
But that's what he did. What do you mean you can't say that? I'm gonna give you an example why you can't say that.
When Peyton Manning won the Super Bowl, right? You know what they asked him what he was finna do? Go hunting. He's promoting guns. So what the fuck do you mean? It's the same thing.
That's not talking, bro. Cause you trying to put you hunting. You think that nigga flashing gun to go hunting? Let's be real.
That's the example you really use. This man about to go hunting. This man about to go in the woods and hunt animals.
I'm going hunting.
This nigga, he's like Peyton Manning, not on social media talking about I got my rifle. I'm about to go kill some motherfuckers.
What's the difference between Peyton Manning going to go shoot Bambi and Michael Vick killing a vicious pit bull? What's the difference, my nigga?
We not talking about Michael Vick.
I'm saying y'all niggas be saying niggas be keeping it too hood, and I'm like y'all act like niggas supposed to forget where they came
from. No. Let me tell you what's not forgetting where you come from. Okay, let me tell you what that is. Not forgetting where you come from is when you get to a certain level of success, you give back to your community. You create opportunities in your neighborhood. That's how
like the bro did.
That's like the homie did. That's not forgetting where you come from. Not I'm from where I'm from, so if a nigga fuck with me, I'ma shoot you, even though I'm a super duper millionaire with all these endorsements and I'm in the NBA and I'm that nigga. But if a nigga fuck with me, I'ma go flash my shit on him and let him know where I'm from. That's not forgetting where you from. No. That's being stupid.
And make 30 cents a day in jail.
That's stupid. Because it's okay to separate.
Nigga less than that somewhere else. Other places.
It's so, look, where you from is where you from. Whether you from the ghetto, whether you from the suburbs, wherever. Where you from is where you from. But it's okay to, when you get to a certain level of success, to separate yourself from that environment, especially if it's not a good environment. Right. It's okay to do that. You look like a clown when you try to remain a part of that environment and you're successful.
And guess what? And I'm not saying it's okay, right? But you said you look like a clown when you still...
If you see...
Right? But then guess what? On the same breath, them same niggas is finna say you a coon.
I don't give a fuck what them niggas say.
Because you don't want to hang up with your people. You forgot where you came from. You want to be around the other people.
You can hang with your people.
The homie in this song said everybody can't go.
It's true.
Because everybody can't go. I don't give a fuck what these niggas say. The fact that you thinking I'm going is why you can't go, nigga. Because you ignorant. I'm not on that shit no more. But you are. So because you still on that bullshit, you stay over there in the hood on that bullshit. I'm going to be over here on the seas getting $20,000 a show. Or I'm going to be in the league getting $1 billion a game. While you in the hood still doing stupid shit talking about I ain't hood no more. All right, bet that.
So who's to blame? Ja Morant or his dad?
Everybody.
Or his dad?
Everybody. His mama, his dad, his entourage, and Ja.
Come on, bro.
Because somebody...
Listen. No, you are, but guess what? If you see me do something wrong, my nigga, you gonna pull me to the side.
I'm gonna yank you by your coattail, my nigga.
What's up? The same way his dad
I got a story. Hold on. I got a quick story. Since we talking about that kind of stuff. Corrupt tells this story all the time. When Corrupt was in the hood, Corrupt was about to get in the car and go do a lick. And Big U pulled his ass out the car and said, no, you're not. You got this rap shit going. This is you. Let them handle that. You got this. Right. And then Corrupt took off. Signed with Death Row, got with Snoop. Rest is history. Right. But what if Corrupt would have gotten that car and go get that lick?
Well, what if he would have passed and then nothing happened?
What do you mean?
I'm saying, what if they would have hit the lick and then nothing happened?
Either way, my point is, what if he would have gotten that car? Right. What if Big U didn't put him out that car? That's what Ja Morant needs. He needs a Big U to yank him by his coattail and be like, little nigga, what the fuck you doing?
Obviously, it ain't his dad.
Yeah, because his dad too busy trying to fight Shannon Sharp. His dad too busy trying to be hard because his
dad is too busy trying to.
He's too busy trying to be a celebrity, bro.
Trying to be in the background, LeVar Ball.
He too busy trying to be a celebrity,
he
bro.
Making money off his son.
Not even trying to be a LeVar. Not even trying to be a LeVar Ball.
Just talk and then made his son's money.
T Morant right now is.
Because his sons are very respectful.
T Morant right now is Puff.
He is?
When Big got hot. When Big got hot. That's who Ja Morant is right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, somebody we, he hot, whatever. I'm his manager. I'm going to make bread off of him. Instead of saying, what the fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I'm saying. I just don't think that, I don't know. I don't think that was a good idea. Somebody's phone going on.
Now, let's transition let's transition to the Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving thing, because we haven't talked about that.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's working. I don't think it's gonna work. I think Kyrie Irving right now being on the Dallas Mavericks is the equivalent of a man who done fucked up at his job or fucked up with his woman, and he trying to make it right, trying to play the position, trying to play the role, because he's trying to get some out of the situation. And something he's trying to get out of the situation is not even the $200 million that Dallas could pay him. He's trying to get to the Lakers with LeBron. So he's trying to be on his best behavior so Jeannie and Rob can say, come on, Kyrie.
Here's where I disagree. Well, not disagree, but here's where I don't
agree.
I don't want that to happen because
you don't want him to come, or what you mean?
Here's what's gonna happen if Kyrie Irving ends up on the Lakers, unless they do a trade, which it's contrary.
He's gonna be a free agent. What the hell you mean?
There's such thing called a sign and trade.
Yeah.
Contrary to what people think, the Lakers are not trading Anthony Davis.
No, but they could.
They can, but they're not. Contrary to what people were saying, contrary to what y'all said in my chat, I don't give a fuck. The Lakers are not trading Anthony Davis. It's not happening. So let's cut that shit out right now. What's going to happen outside of a trade is the Lakers are going to use all their cap space to sign Kyrie Irving. And they're not going to have money to build the roster.
The team.
That's what's been wrong with the Lakers when they made that trade for Russell Westbrook. You traded away all your assets. You traded away all your cap space. You didn't have a chance to build the roster.
It wasn't it was the amount of his contract.
So now you got Russell Westbrook, you got LeBron James, you got Anthony Davis that's taking up majority of the cap space. And because you ain't got no money, you bring in motherfuckers like Wayne Ellington, Kent Bazemore.
He's not bad. He's not bad. To quote Shady McCoy. He's C+, B-. I fuck with Baze. I can have him on my team. So he's garbage to you. He's not even C+.
I'm not even gonna dignify that with an answer.
All right, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
If you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say that.
I feel it.
Thank you.
No, I'm just saying. You acting like Ken Bazemore is fucking Smush Parker or something, bro. It's not that type of deal. It's not that type of deal, my nigga. Hey, shout out to my nigga William Grim Reaper. You are a park playground legend. Don't let nobody ever tell you otherwise.
Are you finished? You done? You done?
So what you think about the Kyrie Irving going over there in the Dallas situation?
Oh man! All right. I don't think it's gonna work either because Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic are two people. Kyrie Irving is basically a bigger German Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
They do the same thing on the court.
I mean,
they need the ball. They both need the ball.
Kyrie Irving or James Harden? Because you said he was James Harden too.
Either or.
Right.
They both need the ball in their hands. They both are guards. They don't defend. They can score with the best of them. But the fact that because I think one of the games so Dallas is 2-4 or 2-5 since the trade. Right. One of the games they won, they beat the Spurs, who has the second worst record in basketball. Right. So we're not going to brag about beating the Spurs.
That sounds crazy to you.
You know what I'm saying? It does sound crazy. The Spurs, second worst record in basketball.
Yeah. It's okay.
And then the second game they won, they beat Philly, who's a good team.
Yeah.
But both of them had to go for 40.
Exactly.
Now, this is what I was saying about Portland because there was people saying Portland's scary, this and that and other. I'm like, for Portland to win, Dame has to average 50 a game for them to win. Portland in the past,
you have to average 50, and Jerry Grant and that other little Asian-looking dude gotta pull their weight too.
Even with them doing what they doing, Dame has to average 50 for them to win. Portland not good. The game Portland won.
A good coach.
Portland, no. The game that Portland won in the past week and a half was the game Damian Lillard had 71 points. They haven't won since. They haven't won since. They wasn't winning before. So that's the fact that Luka and Kyrie both had to score 40 for them to beat Philly, which on one hand, it's good. Because we know that both of them can score 40 in the game. It's great. They're not going to average 40. Luka on the year is averaging 33. Kyrie on the year is averaging mid-20s. That's not good enough for them to win on a team that don't play defense.
So you made the trade in first round or second round?
At best, first round.
All right. Now,
if they make the playoffs, I don't see them. If Dallas makes the play, right now, Dallas is 6 in the West. If the playoffs started today, they will play Sacramento.
And the Sacramento will sweep them.
Sacramento max 5 games.
Now, let's transition even further. What do you have to say about Mr. Ballmer and Mr. Westbrook in the 0-5 Clippers since he's arrived on their team?
Well, that nigga with the Clippers?
Westbrook is on the Clippers, man. What you mean?
I get my sports from you.
Yeah, my man. Hey.
Yeah,
Westbrook, they 0-5.
Yeah, Russ with the... Yeah, Russ with the Clippers.
I'm lost, nigga. Y'all
hey, look, guess what? I want to say this right now. I want to have my moment right now. Guess what? Fans.
That nigga get to stand
hey, fans, guess what? If this don't work out with the Clippers, Russell Westbrook will be like Allen Iverson in 2010. This is going to be the last you see of him in the NBA.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, it is. That nigga going to be in the big three. This is it. This is it. Like Michael Jackson. This is it.
I'm not gonna go that far, but he need to. All right, I'll play devil's advocate here.
Carmelo gone, and he's more serviceable than the rest of Westbrook.
They're about to say. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. The Clippers are 0-5 since they signed Russell Westbrook. They lost to Sacramento in double overtime. Y'all remember that game, 176-175. They lost to Denver in overtime. They lost to Minnesota at home.
And they lost to the Warriors.
They got their asses kicked by Golden State, and then they lost again to Sacramento last night by 1 point. Hell of a game last night. 4 of those games, Russell Westbrook has played pretty well. 4 of those games.
The common denominator is he's there.
Outside of the... All right, let's go there. The common denominator, Russell Westbrook is there. Clippers are 0-5 since they signed
him. The Lakers' record is better since he's left.
The Lakers' record is better, and I'm not talking about the Lakers today because I'm still pissed off at that game last night. So I'm not talking Lakers today, which is why I haven't talked Lakers today. But
I won't know what they did, to be real.
Cool.
What the Lakers did last night?
They lost a game they should have won.
Yeah, they should have.
Minnesota.
What did they do?
They lost.
No, I know they lost, Joe. What did they do to get
They didn't play. I'm not. Look,
the rest of the
we shouldn't be mad. LeBron didn't play. D'Lo didn't play.
I don't give a fuck about that.
LeBron and D'Lo didn't play.
We should have won the game.
AD was by himself.
AD had 39 last night, 38, whatever, and he was by himself. The rest of the team didn't show.
LeBron didn't play. He got hurt.
LeBron is hurt.
He injured.
He got a tendon.
I thought I seen it.
He got a tendon injury in his foot.
So I heard plantar fasciitis.
No, that's speculation.
So look,
how long
where D'Lo at?
That injury about?
D'Lo had that sprained ankle against the Warriors.
He's still out.
He's still out. He might be back. He might be back tomorrow.
They said he was supposed to play last night.
I think D'Lo gonna be back tomorrow.
LeBron injury. How long?
They're gonna reevaluate him in 3 weeks.
2 more weeks.
3 weeks.
3?
The new update.
I thought this was the 1 week count.
3 weeks.
Damn.
3 weeks.
They not going to the playoffs, bro.
No, they're right there. They're only a game out of the 10 spot. They're right there.
If D'Lo play good, then we can do it.
D'Lo's gonna be fine.
We need Brian, though, man.
We need Brian once the playoffs happen. We could, like the schedule we got left, we could get through this without Brian. When the playoffs happen, we need LeBron James. Sure. But you got me talking later. I don't fucking want to talk to Lakers because they made me
the
mad.
Kings legit.
Yes.
That's another subject.
Yes. Getting back to the question. Yes. Russell Westbrook has played well in 4 of the 5 games. The only bad game he had was against Golden State. The turnovers is going to happen because this dude is just turnover prone.
Did you see the game last night?
Yes, I did.
All right.
He played well last night.
Somebody threw an outlet pass, my nigga, and he dropped the fucking pass, bro. And he didn't even have to touch it.
But he's
turnover
prone. That's what I'm saying. You're going to get the turnover with Russell Westbrook. But
y'all late to the party, bro. I've been seeing the same Russell Westbrook since he was on OKC. The same first guy.
That's why I say that comes with the territory. But listen to what I'm about to say here. Everybody is going to blame Russell Westbrook because he's the easy target. And it's coincidence the Clippers are 0-5 since they signed him. But the Clippers wasn't playing well before they signed him.
Damn.
The Clippers been a 500 team all year.
They not in the playoff.
The Clippers been a 500 team. They've been an average team all year.
What are they? 5?
The Clippers right now, the 7.
7.
They 7.
They out the playoff. They not in the play-in.
What if it is this way? What's back for is the gift and the curse, right? He been the same Savage player like you said
since OKC.
Now here we go. But at that time, that nigga was dunking on everything in the paint in the world. So they accepted it.
Gift and the curse. Exactly.
Now that he's not the nigga that's dunking on everything in the world and he's just doing like that.
But like I said, right now,
there's nobody accepting it.
But like I said, right now, I don't think that Russell Westbrook is part of the issue. I don't think he's the issue on the Clippers right now on why they're losing games.
They was losing already.
Because they were an average team already. They weren't playing well before they got Russell Westbrook. Let me tell you who's the issue on the Clippers right now.
They got too many ISO guys.
That's one.
And no point guard.
That's 2. I got a name who's the issue on the Clippers right now.
The coach?
Paul George.
Oh, hold on. Since we on the Clippers and you said Paul George, I want to ask you, and you just chime in after I tell you, right? What do you think about this man having the audacity, the unmitigated gall to say, I'm not a 1, I'm not a 2. We can't win with me being the number 1 guy.
You saw the
What the
podcast
fuck
he did with JJ Redick.
What do you mean? What is going on
That
here?
is why I said Paul George is the issue right
What
now.
the fuck is going? That nigga said, I'm not a number 1 guy. In order for us to win, I need to be the number 2.
Yeah, he did.
That's what that nigga said.
Yes, he did.
That nigga made me lose all kind of respect for him.
I lost a bunch of respect for Paul George. I lost a bunch of respect for Paul George when he said that.
Never say no shit like
Ever.
Fuck an athlete. I ain't gonna say that about no man.
No rapper gonna say that.
Nobody gonna say that.
That's in some type of competition.
Anybody gonna be like,
I understand being self-aware and a nigga just saying, bro, you know what, that nigga is better than me. I can respect that.
No. Hold on, no.
I don't respect him because he took the Indiana Pacers to the East Finals and they lost to a better Miami Heat team.
Right.
So for him to say that is like, bro, are you retarded? You got a mental problem or something?
No, it's one thing because Dwayne Wade did this. It's one thing to say, hey.
No, Dwayne Wade did it because it was best for LeBron.
That's what I'm saying.
Not because the nigga was better.
He did it because it was best for
He scored 29 points.
He did it because it was best for the
MVP
team.
of the fucking finals, and LeBron James didn't pull his
But my point is what I'm saying, you going in a whole nother direction because you hating on LeBron again. But I'm not talking about that. No, what I'm saying
did he show up in the 2011 finals? No.
But we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. What I'm saying is what Dwayne Wade did was not necessarily because he's saying you better than me or this, that. It's basically what's best for the team is for LeBron to be LeBron. So I'm going to fall back and let LeBron be LeBron.
I'm going to
get mine when I need to get mine. They won 2 chips. I can see if Paul George said, what's best for the team is for Kawhi Leonard to be Kawhi. I'm going to get mine when I get mine because I know the team still needs me to be Paul George. We go win a chip. I respect that. But for you to flat out say, I'm not a number 1, for us to win, I need to be number 2, get the fuck out of here. And Paul George hasn't even been playing like a number 2 because he's been playing like ass. He's been playing like ass for like a month. Like Paul George been playing like shit. That's the problem with the Clippers right now. Is that you're talking about, I need to be a number 2. Bro, you're not even playing like a number 2.
You don't have no balls.
Because Kawhi Leonard been hooping. Like, he looks fully healthy. He look like he back.
Right.
He's the machine again.
But where's Paul George?
Right.
I don't know.
That's why the Clippers are struggling. That's why they an average team, 500 team. It's not. Kawhi Leonard came back from his injury. Like I said, he been hooping. He back. But Paul George ain't been doing shit.
Nothing. Like it's something new.
Huh? No.
That ain't nothing new.
Come playoff time is when I expect Paul George.
Ever since he left Indiana, he's been.
But my thing is, come playoff time is where I expect Paul George to hide. That's what happened in Oklahoma City.
Bro,
that's what happened since he's been with the Clippers.
He has none of this. A nigga to say that,
but
he is the number 2 and openly admitted it's okay, my nigga. If what's understood don't need to be spoken. If you gotta understand with the nigga that's the number 1 on the team, like Scotty and Michael.
Well said.
What's understood is all right, my nigga. I'm gonna do me, and you got it. I got it. Or like CJ and Dame.
Don't need to be said.
You know what I mean? Like. You don't gotta say that, bro.
It's understood. Don't need to be said.
That's some bullshit.
100%.
100%. For a competitor to say something like that is crazy shit.
100%.
That shit is wild.
And the funny thing you bring that up because that's who head I was gonna get on today was Paul George for that shit he said.
It ain't too late.
Then
get on their head.
Paul George, you don't say no shit like that. You a competitor in the NBA. You at one point, Paul George, one of the 5 best players in the league.
10 years ago.
Even when you came to the Clippers, you were still considered one of the 10 best players in the league. We saw what you did in 2021 when Kawhi Leonard got injured and you dragged that team to the Western Conference Finals.
And we saw what you did in the bubble. You folded.
And that's the negatives. You folded in the bubble.
You mentally
weak. You couldn't help get your team to the playoffs last year.
Get on his head.
And then you go on this man's podcast. Shout out to JJ Redick, by the way. I fuck with JJ Redick, man. You the truth, JJ Redick. Not on the court, but in this media business.
Hey, not on the court. I mean, on the court, he was that though.
Yeah, in the court, yeah, shooter in his media business though. You the truth, JJ Redick. But Paul George went on this podcast and said that shit. I'm not a number 1. I'm a number 2. For our team to win the championship, I have to be a number 2. Nah, bro. I can't respect that because as a competitor, as somebody that used to hoop, there was never a time I was on the court and I thought a nigga was better than me. Never. 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 Even if somebody was better than me. I didn't think that. I'm going at you. Let's go. Let's hoop. That's what we on the court for.
I don't respect his game because he's garbo.
No, I love his game.
Wait. Nigga, you don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't respect his game because he's guard. But that's why Patrick Beverly's in the fucking NBA. Because he got that dog.
Because he got hard.
He got that dog.
He got hard. He got hard. That's why he in the league. Because he got hard.
Anthony Davis don't got that dog. Paul George don't got that dog.
No, Anthony got dog. He
ain't got that dog.
No, that's
he don't got that dog.
No, because I saw.
Not finna. No, would you walk through a dark alley with Anthony Davis? I wouldn't.
He just get hurt.
Anthony Davis get injured too much.
He might slip on the rock when we get ready to fight.
Exactly.
But I ain't gonna say he ain't got no.
I would never. I would never say Anthony Davis ain't got no heart.
This is what I mean when I say he ain't got no heart. If you the biggest nigga on our team and you like, nah, nigga, I don't want to. Them niggas too big. I don't feel like slanging and banging with them niggas. You ain't got no. But like my nigga Jeezy said, he's still, scared of the dark.
But he still end up just because he don't want to do it, don't mean he don't do it.
Every game,
he just gave Rudy Gobert 39 last night.
He did. He's a monster.
He gave Embiid. How many did he give Embiid? 30 something when they played Philly. He just gave Giannis 40 something. So that's why when people say AD ain't a dog, that's bullshit. Because I just seen him go at the best and give them buckets. Yeah. He gave Kristaps Porzingis 55.
I'm about to get on somebody's head that y'all niggas don't even expect, right?
Get on their head.
And after I get on somebody's head, I still got to have my Betamax fucking skip moment. Okay. So, with that being said,
get on their head.
I'm finna get on Brett Favre's head.
Okay, get on
I'm finna get on Brett Favre's head because you over here scamming fucking poor people, and you got the audacity to sue Pat McAfee and fucking Shannon Sharp for getting on your head for scamming poor people. Get it together, Brett Favre.
Get on their head. Brett Favre, that's some bullshit, man.
That's some straight bullshit. Like, come on, man. Get it right, bro.
I already don't have respect for Brett Favre
get it right,
anyway,
bro.
So fuck Brett Favre.
You are, and I'm a Cowboy fan, and I'm saying it. You, Brett Favre, are to fucking football quarterbacks what Thunder Lips and Hollywood Hogan and Hulk Hogan is to fucking football. You are the biggest icon in fucking NFL quarterback history. Act like it.
Brett Favre, okay. Biggest quarterback icon? Brett Favre?
3-time MVP back to back to back.
Brett Favre ain't did.
Brett Favre is Hollywood Hogan. Everybody don't like Hollywood Hogan. But everybody know that's the name you know.
Okay. That's debatable, but go ahead.
Like, he may not be as accomplished as Joe Montana or Tom Brady, but his name carried the same weight. His name carried the same weight.
That's debatable, but go ahead.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
and you can say Brett Favre.
Now,
for people, and they gonna know who the fuck he is. I ain't gonna, even the people who ain't really know about no sports, you gonna know. Somebody.
Yeah, you know who he is, but I digress. I'll leave that alone. We'll say that for another day.
Now, no, I'm gonna let you get on something. I'm gonna let you get on somebody's head.
I just had Paul George today.
Time for Skip's Betamax moment.
I just had Paul George today. But go ahead.
Hey, I'm gonna take you on the hot tub time machine to another sport, right? Hey, the other day I was looking at 3 rounds of epicness with Marvin Hagler and the hitman Tommy Hearns.
Hey, when you get done, we got to talk about one more thing before we get out of here.
So with that being said, to my point, everybody talk about Mayweather and Spence and all these new guys, and they cool, right? Yeah. But
this is a great segue too. But go ahead.
If you put Spence, Bud, any of these new guys, Mayweather included, in the Pernell Whitaker era, the Tommy Hitman Hearns era, the Marvin Hagler era, the Sugar Ray Leonard, the Roberto Duran era, them niggas would be getting ate for breakfast. These niggas would be getting raped, bro. Like real shit. Like it's levels to this shit. Like Pernell Whitaker is what Mayweather would have liked to have been. Somebody can make an offensive fight, still not get touched, and still be on the defense. Like a 2-way player, not a 1-way player. You know what I mean? Like, I know my nigga G Greasy and my nigga Blair Brown do their boxing, but I just want to have a nostalgia. I just want to have a nostalgia moment.
Sports show.
I want to have a nostalgia moment because it's like them 3 rounds between Hagler and Hearns.
Oh yeah.
Oh my fucking God. Yeah. Like that's like them niggas said, fuck strategy. Nigga, we finna thump, my nigga.
That's why how that nigga talk?
Not Hagler. He dead.
He did. But how the other nigga talk?
That nigga Hitman was on. You seen that Jerry Curl? You don't think that nigga was doing drugs too?
No, nigga get punched in the head like that.
Okay, Sugar Ray don't talk like that.
That nigga.
Sugar Ray don't talk like that. He just got a bad eye.
Don't. He ain't get hit as much as that.
Yeah, he didn't get hit as much as Hearns did.
Nigga, that nigga was dodging.
Yeah, Hearns is in the middle of the ring
not
going.
No screws loose.
Yeah.
Like I keep telling you.
Okay, nigga, Golden Boy don't talk like this.
What about Sugar Shane?
Sugar did.
He do.
Yeah, Sugar Shane talk like an idiot.
Guess what? He was in there bombing in the guy. And guess what? Austin La Hoya was dodging punches too.
Yeah, he was.
That's why he's
Yep.
really not a fan of Mexican. He's not Mexican fan.
Nigga, Canelo don't get hit. What you mean?
What?
Canelo don't get hit.
He don't get hit.
He don't get hit.
Oh, he do. He got his ass beat.
By a bigger nigga, but I'm saying he may not talk English all the time, but he not gonna be retarded. He not gonna be retarded.
He got hit by Floyd.
Yeah, he did.
He got hit by the other nigga who beat him.
Yeah, he did.
He got hit by Floyd.
Lawler beat him too.
So,
yeah, he did. Yeah.
All right, look, so that's
absolutely.
like saying, nigga, when we were 15, nigga, KK could beat you up. Like that nigga was nigga was.
Man. Canelo picks his opponents, man.
Yeah, he does. Yes, he does.
He lost to Golovkin.
Floyd Mayweather fucking picks his opponents. What you mean?
Golovkin.
Yeah, Triple G beat his ass.
with the first time. The second time was a draw.
And the third time he fought him, Golovkin, the old
he was old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For real though. So, you see, he picks his
I wanted to see Canelo or Golden Boy was too. I wanted to see Canelo fight Andre Ward.
Never happened.
That's what I wanted to see.
Never happened.
It never happened.
I wanted to see one of the Charlo brothers fight Andre Ward.
Canelo would never fight Andre Ward. Just like he would never fight David Benavidez.
Yes, he will. He gonna have to.
Nigga,
he's not gonna fight. No, he's not gonna fight.
After Benavidez,
bro, he's not gonna fight him.
Dog,
he's not gonna fight him.
He's a mandatory.
Nah.
He's a mandatory.
He was a mandatory against Demetrius Boo Boo Andre, and he left the belts and went to another weight. Nigga. That nigga's not. That man, nigga. That's why he been a champion so long, because he been hostage his belts for the longest. It don't give nobody a chance, man. You feel what I'm saying? So that motherfucker, yeah, he don't get hit because he choose to fight Tibetan.
Hey, that nigga Benavidez is uncrowned champ.
Yeah.
He one of them dudes.
Yeah.
He one of them dudes,
bro. Yeah, he one of them dudes. For real.
I'm telling you, he one of them dudes, man.
All right, so let's segue to something real quick before we get out of here. So if we talking boxing, shout out to Punch Out Kings, G, the homie Mike.
Yeah, all that.
What did y'all think of that gimmicky ass fight between Jake Paul and Tommy Fury?
I think. Wait, I'm gonna
put it this way.
Go ahead, G.
Jake Paul really take this boxing shit serious.
He does.
But Fury is
a real boxer.
He's a real boxer.
But he didn't get him out of there though. He didn't get him out of there though.
No, he didn't. He's new.
He outboxed him though.
Hell no. He didn't get. He's supposed to get him out of there.
He's new. He's still a young fighter.
He is, but he was supposed to get him out of there though.
He wasn't gonna get him out of there.
He didn't get him out of there. And he got dropped.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna. He was not gonna get Jake Paul out of there like that.
Yeah, Jake Paul
is like really trying. No, because Jake Paul is really out here taking. Yeah. He wasn't gonna get him out of there like that.
Is Jake Paul better than Logan Paul?
It's not a hoax no more.
Is Jake Paul better than Logan?
I don't know.
I don't know. But like he said, it's not a hoax no more. Like he really trying to be a good boxer.
I mean, shit. If that's the case, that's why I asked the question. If you gonna say that about Jake Paul, what do you think about Logan Paul then? That's the other brother.
That's the other brother. But we ain't
seen. Didn't he fight Mayweather too?
No,
they ain't none of them got in the ring with Mayweather. But we haven't seen Logan Paul. We haven't seen Logan Paul in a minute though, so that's why we.
Yeah, he's a WWE star now.
That's what. Yeah,
so he went.
Jake Paul
really went the gimmick route.
Shit serious, and I ain't gonna lie, that was like I said. He really showed me that no man, this ain't no gimmick.
Right.
This he a big ass boy. He a big motherfucker too.
Yeah.
So he a big motherfucker who really trains in the gym and probably started off playing with this shit and really see
and realized that he could really go somewhere with this.
Kind of do this shit.
Yeah.
Now I'm not gonna say he gonna make it far in the heavyweight division, but he really is.
Bro, he need to start where he fighting ranked opponents.
He really is.
That's when I believe that he's serious.
No, but.
I think he'll get there. I think he'll get there.
He's still a YouTuber right now.
I think he's beyond that now.
Yeah,
I think he's beyond being a YouTuber right now.
And he knocked him down.
Yeah. I think he's beyond being a YouTuber right now.
I think he got a chance when they do the rematch. I think he got a chance to win.
Against Fury?
Yeah.
He's probably gonna beat Fury when they do the rematch.
Yeah, so I really respect him as he really take this boxing shit serious. Now it's like I said, it's levels to this shit.
Yep.
Is he ever really gonna go fight them boxers that we know is the shit?
That'll really whoop his ass.
No.
Nah, he not. Yeah.
I mean, they say the same thing about Tank.
No, but
they do.
Yeah, no, but Tank really is a professional boxer.
You saying that, but that nigga forfeited his 40-pound belt that he won. He wasn't trying to fight none of them niggas at 140.
Oh no, he wasn't. I'm not. Listen, he do. They set him up everywhere also. But what I mean is, Tank got a punch that can beat anybody if he can get it landed. That's the difference.
He do.
He does. He's a knockout artist just like Mike Tyson. We talk about Tank all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie. Jake Paul is definitely takes this shit serious. It's not a joke for him. He really trains at this shit because I done heard people say they seen him in the gym really training this shit for years. You feel what I'm saying? Before, so he take this shit serious. Like I said, I don't think he's ever gonna cross over until fighting actually like top notch.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I don't know about that.
A bunch of young people and a bunch of
up and coming people. Yeah, because Tommy Fury is up and coming.
If he ever get in the ring with like.
What weight class is he gonna be at?
Like, say if he was to get in the ring,
what he gonna be at? Light heavyweight, cruiserweight, not heavyweight. He ain't that big. Logan Paul is bigger than him.
But no, okay.
Heavyweight, 200 something.
Yeah, he's a heavyweight, dog.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he 200.
Like that nigga was like a cruiser or light heavyweight.
Nah, hell no, he's heavyweight.
Yeah, the dude he fought is a heavyweight.
Yeah.
What? That nigga Fury brother ain't no heavyweight.
They crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I thought that nigga was like a cruiserweight, light heavyweight.
Nah, these ain't cruiserweights, bro. These ain't cruiserweights. He fighting, man.
That boy weighs 200 pounds, man.
He's just not cruiserweights.
Yeah. So he ain't the top level now. He good like this, catching up and comings and people who are professional boxers, but just not. It's levels. Nigga, we understand what this is, man.
All right, so what do y'all think about John Jones after taking 3 years off and moving up a weight class tonight, fighting Cyril Kane, one of the top heavyweight contenders in UFC? How do you think that? I don't know if y'all watch UFC. I'm a UFC watcher. You know what I mean? I want to add that element to our shit.
I know John Jones is.
Yeah. Do you think from what you know about boxing and a nigga taking 3 years off and moving up a weight class,
tough, man.
How successful do you think he's going to
be? That's tough.
He's 35. He ain't fought in 3 years. And he's moving up a weight class against niggas that's naturally that big.
Yeah. Now, one thing I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Because he's great.
He is fucking great.
Man, legend.
Great.
But they make weight classes for a reason.
Yeah, they do make weight classes for a reason. But he is that skilled of a fighter. Now, if I'm not saying that I'm
3 years off though.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna say 3 years off. That's true. If he wasn't who he was and the skill that he has,
no chance.
I'd be like,
no chance.
No fucking chance. But I'm not gonna say that I can guarantee he gonna win. But the fact of who he is and the skill he is,
you can't overlook
and if that 3 years without the drugs, like he said, and if he is he 35 with 27?
Yeah.
Or is he 35 with
40?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm saying and he took 3 years off, and my niggas done added on like 35, 40 pounds.
Yeah.
So he is skilled.
Yeah,
but is the strength? Is he gonna still be able to be as fast with the skill? Is he gonna be able to be as strong against niggas that's naturally that weight? Against niggas like he went from 205 to. You feel me? So it's like, okay.
But it ain't never really been the strength with him. It's the skill with that.
Yeah. But I'm saying he fighting bigger niggas.
Yeah.
That's going to be hitting hard.
It's going to be tough. Like, it's going to be tough.
Have as much time.
It's going to be tough.
Skill is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's what it is with that.
Hey, skill is a motherfucker, but power is a motherfucker too.
Yeah, but guess what, man? A nigga, skill always be power.
All day.
Every time.
All day.
Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield.
Hey, I thought that nigga. You right. I thought
Tommy Fury.
I thought Rampage Jackson.
Tyson Fury. My bad, Deontay Wilder.
I thought Rampage Jackson was gonna beat John Jones.
Yeah.
And he couldn't.
Skill. Skill matters.
That motherfucker is.
Skill matters.
To me, that is the greatest UFC fighter I've ever seen in my life.
The greatest I've seen.
That
him and Daniel Cormier.
And Andrew Silva.
And Silva,
hey.
And Silva.
Spider.
Shout out to Anderson Silva.
Spider.
Skill. And that's skill.
Yeah, that's skill. Definitely skill with Silva.
Hey, but Cormier beat Spider though.
Huh?
Cormier beat Spider.
Come on, man.
Skill against skill.
How old was it? Come on, man.
They both old. What you mean?
That was skill against skill. Somebody had to lose.
My 40 ain't your 40.
Exactly. Yeah.
Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins lost when they was young.
Yep.
Roy lost when they was old.
Mm-hmm.
When they was young, Roy won how Roy won. Roy, we obviously know Roy 50 ain't Bernard Hopkins 50 because Bernard Hopkins 50 was winning belts.
No, when he was 50, that nigga got knocked to the ropes.
Yeah, Roy Jones 50. Roy 50 looked flat, looked horrible.
When B-Hop turned 50, that's when he lost that fight.
Roy 48 won a belt.
Yep.
At another weight class, but it was just
he
like,
still won.
Who did he fight?
Who was
that?
He still won, though.
Get knocked the fuck out.
He still.
I'm just telling you. It's not the same.
Man, if you still fighting at 48, my nigga, you need to get your life together, bro.
But no, Hopkins was still looking good at 48. 50 time caught up with him. Roy, in his 40s,
not good.
He should stop that nigga going to championship. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, we back again. It's the Big and Skip podcast. Perk that like button, press that share button, press that subscribe button, tell a friend, bring a friend. We back again. The breaks is over. You know what I mean? The wait's over, the break's over. The God MC, me, Skip Hover.
Shout out to everybody.
See y'all niggas next week, man. The notorious one.
All that. Shout out to everybody who support the usuals. Peace to Registration Depot.
Peace to Recess LR.
Bunch y'all kings. Y'all check out that podcast as well. We back like we never left.
New music podcast
coming up.
Another thing. So we up in there.
So we back like we never left. Big Skill Podcast. We catch y'all next time. Let's do it.
Yeah.